Let's go to the Midwest region. We got 2 games remaining. The first is the 3-14 matchup played in Milwaukee. The 3-seed Kentucky, an 11.5-point favorite over the 14-seed Troy.
AJ.
I'll like Troy in this one. Kentucky's a team I wanted to fade. I don't trust their guard play. Troy will press, and I think they're going to force some turnovers in this game. Troy's a good rebounding team. That's going to help them as well. And Kentucky, on the other side, does not pressure, and that's great for a Troy team that their biggest weakness is turning the ball over. So not having that pressure on them is going to be ideal. Troy can hang athletically. This Mark Pope Kentucky team is not built like Calipari Kentucky teams where they're just going to jump out the gym and run up and down faster than you. This is not a blowout athletically. I think 11.5, 12 points, just too many for a Troy team that I've got a lot of respect for.
And so you're saying they're not, obviously Kentucky's not recruiting like they did, but
right.
You're saying
not the same type of player.
But even for, let's say, if you had to guess the recruiting class, would you say it was a top 15, or are they like getting to the point where they might be slightly below average in conference talent wise?
I bet this year they're probably 15 or 20, although they had a lot of transfers in. But my guess is that under Mark Pope, that starts to go down a little bit. Mark Pope, who prefers guys who stick around school a little bit longer, at least what he's done historically. Now that may change when you can start getting the guys that you can get at Kentucky. But yeah, I don't think he's going to get the top tier guys that Calipari was getting there. I think now if those guys have a choice, they're more likely to end up at Duke or someplace like that, or one of these new SEC powers, these Alabamas or Auburns, than they are at Kentucky.
It's funny. It's like presidents. Whatever the personality of a president is, usually the next person is the opposite. If they're bombastic, they're going to be... And it seems like that's what Kentucky's doing. They had a one-and-done guru, and now we got a guy that likes 4-year starters. I'm not sure that's the right era for it. You like anything in this game?
Yeah, I want to fade Kentucky. It's interesting. Kentucky gets a 3 seed, and so people are thinking, they're one of these elite SEC teams. Kentucky's 10-8 in conference. All right, I mean the same as Mississippi, the same as Missouri. So why are they being valued as being worthy of being a 3 seed instead of more like a 5 or a 6 seed? I mean, there's no comparison them versus the very top of the SEC.
The tournament adjustments actually are anti-Kentucky by about 2.5 points.
Ooh.
So it's effectively it's saying it should be a 10-point spread. So